Well, I'm off to bed. It's getting late. Oh. Well, good night, guys. Sleep tight. What the? What's this? Oh!
Hey, you want to do a haul video right now?
Well, it's 2 a.m. I guess.
Okay, good. Let's begin then.
Okay. Well, first things first, here's all my haul here from the Indy Pop-Con. Oh, first things first, we got some autographs. And here are some autographs when I met Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario. He signed my GameCube copy of Super Mario Sunshine.
Let me take a look at that. Wow. Super Lewis.
Super Louise.
Cool.
As well as signing my Wii copy of Super Mario Galaxy.
Ah, very nice. Just like me, too. Yeah. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful game.
Two great games. Really fun meeting Charles. It was a blast. And I have two more sets of autographs here where I met Jennifer Hale, who, like Tara Strong, voiced thousands of female video game characters, most notably Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, Dr. Naomi from Metal Gear Solid, and Samus from Metroid. Well, she signed my PS3 copy of Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
Nice. That old snake.
As well as signing my Wii copy of the Metroid Prime Trilogy Collection.
Crazy. For Lewis. Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah. And as well, I met Lloyd Kaufman. For those of you guys who don't know who Lloyd Kaufman is, he is an independent film director who has directed over hundreds of independent films from his indie film company called Troma and Troma Entertainment. It's been around since like the late 70s, early 80s. But yeah, he's made tons of movies. If you guys are familiar with Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High, Sergeant Kabuki Man, and YPD. But anyway, I picked up quite a haul from here. One being this bag, drawstring bag of the Toxic Avenger.
Cool.
Because he was selling all kinds of merchandise of Troma Entertainment, as well as DVDs of the first 4 Toxic Avenger films. Toxic Avenger 1.
All right. And he signed these, right? Or no?
The one I have right here. I'll just show
you.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Toxic Avenger Part 2.
The Last Temptation.
Oh, no. This is Part 3, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Part 2. Toxic Avenger Part 3, The Last Temptation of Toxie.
Oh boy. That looks amazing.
And Citizen Toxie, the Toxic Avenger 4. These are all great movies. These movies get the Kaiju Loose seal of approval.
Oh, I bet.
And for what he signed here, I struck gold. The Japanese version of the very first Toxic Avenger movie, signed by Mr. Uncle Lloyd himself.
To Lucky Lewis. XO. Oh boy, well that's amazing. Hey, that's good. That's good. I love this. I love this art.
Uncle Lloyd, he's like my childhood hero. I practically grew up on his movies. Oh, I've watched a bunch of them. Oh man, he had all of his DVDs all laid out there. So yeah, it was. We even talked for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Wonderful man. So jolly and full of life. The one video game I picked up there for the first time ever, I've never seen it physically, a Black Label PS2 copy, a Black Label original PS2 copy of Shadow of the Colossus. I've only seen them in Greatest Hits, and very rare to find it in Black Label.
Nice.
So, yeah. Be sure to play this before Last Guardian. And the one DVD that I got, the last one that was there, the guy said people were buying it out, and I bought the last one. The very first season of Aqua Teen Hunger Force on DVD.
There you go.
And when me and Sean were looking at the DVDs and I was contemplating about buying it or not, the guy looked at me, the vendor, he even said to the both of us, "Oh, admit it, you guys watched these before."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh."
Please, everybody watched it.
He was like, "Admit it, you guys watched it."
It was the greatest show and still is.
Oh, yeah. Adult Swim at its finest.
Yep.
And a couple of things here, because Panda Mare, the greedy little panda she was, bought a couple of mystery boxes. And at conventions, they started doing these now, where they have these, like Arcade Block, or I can't even think, what's that other one?
Loot Crate.
Loot Crate. Except they sell these at conventions. They're the same thing. You buy a mystery box. They contain random stuff. And there's different priced boxes. The more expensive it is, the better stuff it has. And Panda Mare bought a couple of these. And pretty much she was like, the stuff that she doesn't like or want, she gave it to me. So here are some of the leftovers of what I got. A couple of Doctor Who things. A Doctor Who lanyard. A little bow tie.
It's so dapper. Cool.
Bow ties are cool.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
And for all you Doctor Who fans, a Doctor Who steel lunchbox, which inside comes with 2 sets of Doctor Who trading cards.
Cool.
I haven't watched all the Doctor Who's, but I've been around since David Tennant and Matt Smith, so I know a bit.
Oh, do you?
David Tennant was the best Doctor. I say that now. Anyway.
Do you now? Well, carry on.
And also, I've never seen this one before. Had to have it. A Jim Moriarty diary from the Sherlock Holmes series starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman.
No, give me.
One of his famous catchphrases.
Pick it up.
End.
Hold
Did you
it.
miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? And
No one's gonna get.
Moriarty was real. Here's the inside.
Get Sherlock.
Yeah,
Why?
it's his enemy.
Get Sherlock? Oh, he's the enemy of Sherlock.
Yes, the arch nemesis of Sherlock Holmes. And last but not least, I bought 3 posters there. One of the Toxic Crusaders video game from Nintendo.
I gotta get that for us to play.
Mhm.
Oh boy. Look at that face. It's just so lovable.
Greatest. As well as a Capcom poster of the Darkwing Duck video game.
That's a good game. Gotta get that too. That's good.
And finally, just had to get it. Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Look at that smug puss. Oh, yeah. Oh, Buffy.
I had quite a few Buffy posters, but I had to get that one.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, and also, here was the 3-day pass, if you guys want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Cool.
As well as the program for the event, which is all this artwork by Scott Shaw, whom Sega Sean also met.
Yeah, I showed it off in my whole video, but yeah. It was a fun time.
And note to self, Sega Sean, every time we go to conventions, read the program, because when I got home the other day, I actually for the first time took a look at the program.
Oh yeah.
And all the information we were looking for is inside the program.
Oh, well, that's what it's there for, so but who reads it there?
Where is it? Where is it? Where is this? Where is this? All this information is right here.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah.
There is one more thing though that you need to show off, right?
Yeah. This right here is a Nintendo 64 console that I picked up at Indy Pop-Con. And this is not just any Nintendo 64. This is actually a modded Nintendo 64. Meaning that when I bought this at the vendor, he had a whole bunch of N64s, both the ones from North America, as well as the Japanese N64s, which were exclusive to Japan, which were kind of like the blue-green ice-colored one. I don't know what you call it, but they're modded as well, where these consoles can play, this one in particular, it can play both Japanese and North American N64 games. And myself and Sega Sean, we tested it out by playing the Japanese version of Super Mario 64 that Sean actually bought the day before at our local retro game store, and it worked, and worked wonders. As well as soon as I got home, I tried out Banjo-Kazooie for the very first time, as well as a couple of other N64 titles that I have. Works wonders. And I just bought this one because, you know, the Japanese one is a bit more money, but it's cool as well since the Japanese version, he modded it as well to play both Japanese and American games, and vice versa. But yeah, this was a great find for me. I've really struck gold on this one. And that's all my stuff.
That sounds great, Lou. Fantastic. You see, Nick's got a haul as well, and I'm going to go check it out myself, so I gotta go now, okay?
Retro Nick at this hour of the night right now?